Dating apps have always been a breeding ground for red flags and chaos since it was first introduced to the public. I've been seeing a lot of nice guys, performative men, and the pick-me's coming out of hiding. And I fear it's only getting worse. I need me a black woman. Immediately no. I hate that. I always hated growing up and guys would tell me,
I never dated a black girl before, but I want to try.
I need me some chocolate. Get out. Hi.
I don't know if I could handle all that, TBH.
There's not much to handle. You'll be fine.
Do you know how to spell the word handle or what? Because that might be a deal breaker. Because I can't deal with someone who can't spell a simple word.
You're worried about her spelling after you approached her like a Neanderthal? Oh Lord, it was just a misspelling. I love you. What's your favorite flower? Terrible opening message, then insults her, then says he loves her. It reminds me of this TikTok I saw where a guy said he gives his girlfriend a lot, then pulls back so she's wanting it more, then gives her a teensy bit more to keep her happy, pulls back again so she's not expecting too much, and then when he finally goes all in, she's infatuated because, oh my goodness, love. So he's just repeating this cycle to where she's always yearning for something but doesn't expect too much. I don't know if that's the best example. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm not that good with analogies, but hey, maybe that's what this guy's trying to do. Yo-yoing so she keeps her interest. It's basically like when adults tell little girls, if a boy's mean to you, that means he likes you. And some people never grow out of it and genuinely use negging as a form of flirting. What's your favorite flower? Lilies are my favorite flower. Okay, bet. I'll make sure to put some lilies on your casket after I murder that. Yuck. Blocked. People on Tinder are overly freaked out. I wonder if these tactics have ever worked on anyone. I mean, it has to have worked in the past in order for people to continue to message strangers this way. Do they think girls get messages about 2 minutes into talking and they think, oh my, he's so confident. I definitely want him to murder my Be so for real. I thought it was gonna be a situation where he was joking about killing or kidnapping, so this was the better outcome. Also, he spelled the word lilies wrong. There's no extra L. Look who's making basic spelling mistakes now. Oh wow. Honestly, what does a person even respond with after that? That you're down? I really don't see any other response. OP said she unmatched him after this, and thank God. The conversation lasted entirely too long for my liking. After the first message, he should have been blocked. Better yet, reported. I think this guy's about 17 based off of the way he speaks, no capital letters, and his usage of memes. Those traits are usually seen in younger people, I would say. I'm auntie. I would know. I just really hope this isn't a 25-year-old man talking like this, because that would be embarrassing. OP said he was hot, which makes a lot more sense as to why she talked to him for as long as she did. Pretty privilege gets you far. The things pretty people get away with. And I bet that kitty line has worked in the past before based off of the OP's comments. That's why he's comfortable using it. Shame. We need to start shaming people again. Male 33. Every girl I talk to on the phone off Hinge incident says, convo was boring? How do I fix this? I feel like a bully. My suggestion would be not be boring. Have you tried that? No, but seriously, if every woman that you talk to ends the conversation with the exact same reason, it's time for you to change up your talking points. I'm genuinely confused because I'm a really nice guy. Educated, well off financially, stable, mature, manly, protective. But this has been a constant problem for me for years and years. We got one already, guys. I should have made a bingo card for this video. Most of the time when a man says he's a nice guy, he's likely the most evil person you'll ever meet. They think they're the most kind and genuine person in the world because they give out good morning texts and expect you to just oh, I'm such a nice guy. Why won't she me? Fucking Edmund from Love is Blind.
I'm too fucking nice.
All of the things they do are transactional, so that defeats the purpose of actually being a kind person. It reminds me of those people who post the most motivating, kind, and positive affirmations, but the person posting them is literally Satan. Like the nastiest person you could imagine. To play Satan's advocate, we're all villains in someone's story, and I'm sure all of us think we're good people too. But to go around boasting about how good of a person you are is usually a dead giveaway that you're not as good as you think. As for all the other things, if he's mentioning his finances, manliness, and maturity on the first call, then that's most likely why everyone's hanging up on him. Hey, how's it going? What did you do today? Oh, you know, doing manly things like going to the gym, protecting, listening to podcasts. What did you do? Paint your nails and go shopping? Get it? Because that's what girls like? Hello? All of the things he mentioned should be shown over time, you know, it isn't something that has to be stated. I noticed many women I text, it goes well. Then right after the first phone call, they're out. I've asked for feedback and they all say it was a boring convo and not exciting. I'm genuinely confused. Does every woman expect 1999 New Year's fireworks or a Disney movie first convo? I just don't understand how exciting I have to be. Like, I'm a man.
I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he.
My job is to make money, provide, protect, not prance around entertaining, satisfying every single aspect of another human's boredom. It's getting quite exhausting. I bet it is. If every woman speaking to you ends the call, they can't all be wrong. There's a common denominator. Instead of listing why you're such a hunk, maybe try to go after different types of people that you have the same interests with, so you guys have the same comedy, you know? It just doesn't seem like you're going after people you're compatible with. Talk about movies or TV shows, favorite places to go, or story times. Who doesn't like a good story time? I feel like telling stories is a great way to bond with someone and also get rid of the small talk. It's how I've made my greatest friends. I won't read the rest, but basically he says all the women he talks to are boring as well. They have low energy and he knows they're not hanging out because of his looks or his money, because that's all women care about, hello? And all of his homies think he's the funniest man on earth. And he also thinks he's funny because of locker room talk with his buddies. And that's just code for being creepy and nasty in my opinion. So it's no wonder he's not pulling. I pray that this is a shit post for engagement farming, but based off the other profiles we're gonna be reading today, I doubt it is. Damn, you're gorgeous, love. I'm mad I met you through here. 7 days later, what's up with you? 4 days later, hey! Let's go on a date. 2 weeks later. Okay, bet then. You gonna make time for me? Excuse me? I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a threat. You gonna make time for me? Or what? Are you gonna hit me?
Get off my back.
I hate when people talk to themselves in your DM. Granted, the person that's receiving could just block them or simply tell them that they're not interested. Take the hint, bestie. She doesn't want you, and that's okay. Maybe it's a good tactic to go silent on messages you don't really like because then they'll show their true colors a lot sooner. You know, we started off sweet, and then it got scary.
You gotta make time for me.
OP said they reported the person after this interaction because why wouldn't you? Who would look at these texts and think, maybe I should text him back now that he's been in my DMs for a whole month? If you don't acknowledge me, I'll kill your whole family. Wait. Oh my God. You're actually hot. How haven't I noticed? Where's your pants? I don't get his thought process with this because even his first message could have been better. I'm mad I met you through here. You didn't. You guys didn't meet at all. I'm no Cupid or dating expert, but the best openers, in my opinion, are talking about one of their interests or telling a funny joke. Talking about looks right off the bat can come off as materialistic, and it only works with some people. Not to mention his name being CEO. I've noticed a trend while researching for this video, using the word research very lightly here. But I'm noticing a lot of people flexing their wealth on dating sites now. Maybe to seem more put together and appealing, I assume. I don't know. If you're on dating sites or have been on one in the past, let me know if this has been a theme or if it's new, because I think it has something to do with the whole trad wife alpha male bullshit we're going through right now. If a chick got something nice to say about a man, 9 times out of 10 she putting him in the friend zone. Usually a chick don't have nice things to say about somebody she plan on bending over for. Or maybe she likes whatever it is she's complimenting you on. I'm at a loss of words. As a girl, this is such a dangerous concept because it gives people the idea that if you're hollering at a girl at the street, you're like,
Hey mama, let me get your number.
and she's like, ew, get away from me. He's like, damn, she wants me. But also, what's so wrong about wanting to be friends? Women are only mean to guys they want to. When you really think about it, going through life this delusional seems so peaceful because every time a stranger glances your way without smiling, you're gonna think, oh my God, bitches on my today. Then you get an ego boost and feel amazing for the rest of the day. You know what they say, the key to success and happiness is being delusional. I'm gonna try it. For example, her, you seem like a nice guy, equals friend zone. Also her, you look like trouble, equals bend over. Say I'm lying. I hate this guy. Why would you intentionally be mean to the person you plan on bending over for? I think this is a child or a rage bait post because of their use of chick and all the unnecessary emojis. It's like when you look at a middle schooler's Instagram page and they have all of their best friends listed in their bio with different emojis next to their names. He's Mr. Emoji Guy. Go get him the emoji jumpsuit. Also, the way he says the girl's the one putting you in the friend zone if she compliments you, is he implying that the girl's also the one doing the bending over when you look like trouble? Who's doing the bending? I saw a comment that said nice girls and nice guys are the only people to get mad at scenarios they made up themselves, and I couldn't agree more. There's no arguing with these types of people because once they hear or feel something that validates why they're lonely or gives them a reason to be sexist, their minds are made up, let them have it. Unsurprisingly, there's a post directly under this one that says the exact same thing, except this one's a book. Why Women Love Bad Boys and Friend Zone Nice Guys. The book is supposed to be teaching men how to understand the intricacies of female attraction and encourages men to transcend stereotypes and become truly desirable. Hey, I've never read the book, but just based off of the title, it doesn't seem like we're moving past the nice guys never win, girl only chooses bad boy stereotype. Maybe it's meant to trick readers who originally think this way into reading the book, and it actually gives a new perspective on how to be yourself and work on your self-esteem. I'm not sure if this person is a reader of the book, but they posted the cover with this caption: I'm sitting here, barbecue sauce on my titties. I'm sitting here loyal, supportive, faithful, emotionally stable, financially stable, consistent, and kind. Okay, affirmations. But I'm still single. Meanwhile, Pookie, who's a street corner pharmacist, a convicted felon, and seldom comes home at night, has 3 girlfriends and treats them like trash. What am I doing wrong? I'm having trouble believing Pookie isn't a Wattpad character you made up in your head. Because this is unbelievable. What's so bad about being a pharmacist anyways? It's a sustainable career. So I don't get why he's hating. I'm not trying to downplay this person's experience by any means. Maybe he does know someone that's a street corner pharmacist ex-con with 3 girlfriends, because that's oddly specific. Maybe his ex-girlfriend left him for the street corner pharmacist ex-con, and now he hates all pharmacists because it reminds him of the one that got away. But just because this person has allegedly 3 girlfriends doesn't mean that they're happy. And being a nice person doesn't automatically mean people are gonna throw themselves at you. It's the bare minimum. And also, going back to people creating scenarios to be mad at, the scenarios that nice guys come up with are never realistic. They're always so over the top. It's never, I put myself out there and I'm still single. Meanwhile, my homeboy that's an asshole is always in a relationship. Their scenarios sound like, I'm such a catch. Why aren't women throwing their at me? Chad over there is so tall and buff. And he has 3 Lambos. So that's why I'll never get chosen. Like, no, you're not getting chosen because you're always comparing yourself to Chad. And also, after reading these comments on the post, I found out that he's not actually talking about a real pharmacist. He's talking about a rug dealer. So now I feel stupid and deceived. The phrase itself is really clever because we have midnight ballerina, mattress actress, and now we have street corner pharmacist. I guess I should have known he didn't actually mean pharmacist because of context clues. Ex-con, corner street pharmacist. 3 girlfriends, never comes home. We're entering the stereotypical read in between the lines on who they're talking about territory. Suspicious. A little bit of racial undertones here. This next one was on the r/Hinge subreddit, and it's absolutely insane. If you guys were scared of the man demanding time, prepared to get scared.
Have you ever been kidnapped?
What a question. No, LOL. Have you? I love how she's trying to lighten the mood with an LOL. Cause what else would you have done in this situation? I mean, blocking's obviously an answer, but maybe she was doing it for the plot.
No, but I was looking for my next victim. Would you be interested? The closet is big, spacious you'd be staying in, and you get whatever you want to eat, and you will be returned safe and sound. You get to choose between the tape and chains. It's pretty chill, I think.
How kind of him to let you choose how you'll be cuffed up. Kinda mafia boss romance style. I'm having such a nice time with you. Me too. How about for our next date, we go on a hike? That'd be nice. We could go early in the morning when no one's around. I've always wanted to push someone off the height of a mountain and watch their body collapse onto the floor. Where'd she go? I can't tell if this was intended to be charming or just flat out negging, but this is scary. I've seen a lot of posts of guys just swiping up to girls saying the most outrageous things. Maybe it's a ploy to catch their attention and it works. Probably not in the way it's intended though. The last message she typed was, I just want to know if you thought before you spoke. I deeply hope she didn't send that message and immediately blocked him after. Kidnapping and murder is no joking matter. To anybody watching this, up your standards. The people I joked about in this video aren't people you want to start a relationship with. Or maybe you do. Who am I? I only talked about men today, but ladies, we're next. The nice girls/dating subreddits for us are just as bad as this one. All right, guys, I'm calling it here. Comment your worst dating experiences, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Beefing with my chick when I'm in jail.